everyone. Welcome into this is episode 1, girls.
Woo woo!
We did it.
Yes, we're famous. No, not yet.
Almost.
No.
Almost. We're on our way to being famous, right? This is the first episode of Nearing Nerdvana. We've been talking about this for like a month now, and it's been
longer.
Really, it's been longer. It's been a while since we decided we were going to do this,
but it felt longer.
We've been talking about it, and then finally we did it.
Yeah, so here we are. Welcome in. This is episode 1 of Nearing Nerdvana. We are going to be covering news, our picks for comics that should be movies, and then we're going to do a spotlight, which you guys, I think most of you out there are going to recognize our spotlight. So yeah, stick around. We're pumped. I think we're excited.
Hell yeah!
I'm excited. I'm like, this is our first show. All right, so we're going to start with just doing what we call our fan focus. This is what we're focusing on this week. So the book Geiger. Have you guys heard about this?
No.
I saw it. I did not pick it up.
I didn't.
Really?
No. What is this about? Okay, so tell me.
This is the new Image comic series, and Jeff Johns and Gary Frank paired up to create this. Jeff Johns, like we're thinking Green Lantern, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it sold out at the distributor level before its debut, which is...
Oh, wow. Oh. When is this out?
So you're saying I should have picked it up?
Should have picked it up. Yeah, I think it comes out April 7th.
Okay.
No, it comes out on the 7th, but Image had to like rush back to work on a second printing. So, okay, see the cover on the far left?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the original number 1, but then they sold out, and so they rushed back to the printer to get a second printing. So the picture in the middle is Geiger, that's the main character's name, in his human form, and then on the far right is him in his like radioactive skeleton form because he glows in the dark, right?
It's kind of like a Ghost Rider kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember seeing this before FOC, and it was an interesting synopsis. I'm like, I have time. Like, I'm sure it'll be there. And then when I heard that it sold out, I was like,
we just talked about this.
Okay,
right?
well,
yeah.
I mean, I could try, right? Wednesday Warrior it.
Well, maybe, I don't know, we can check like this awesome store that maybe Bird City Comics might have it. I don't know. Maybe we can buy it from there.
I should ask Anthony if he can still get this for me. So it's set in the aftermath of a nuclear war. The standard, the world's blown itself to shit and everybody's just mutated and there's outlaws and all this crap. And the main hero guy, what's his name?
Is it Geiger?
Joe Glow.
Okay.
His name's Joe Glow, but the others call him Meltdown Man, but his name, how he likes to be identified, is Geiger. But that's the general premise of it. I just thought it was interesting because you have, in the past, these two have done the Watchmen sequel, right? They did Doomsday Clock.
Oh.
And I think they did a Superman too, right?
Yeah. Dude, that release schedule for Doomsday Clock.
Mm-hmm. What?
I heard it was a great series, but then I kind of just tapered off. But people are like, you need to keep reading it. I'm like, okay, when's it coming out? And they're like, soon. I'm like,
Sure it is. We'll believe it when we see it.
Graphic novel, right?
Yeah. Well, we can bring that up when it eventually comes out.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyways, if you guys are out there and you're able to get your hands on this series, I highly recommend it. I actually like the second printing covers better than the first printing, but I think that's
Look
cool.
At the skull in the clouds. It's kind of cool.
Oh, shoot. I didn't realize. I didn't notice that. Good one.
Nice catch. I totally didn't see it either.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
It looks cool.
It's the nuclear explosion, but with a skull in it. Okay, yeah.
I like
but
the other one with the skull.
Although you are right. The black and white and then the glow in the dark looks like it has great potential for autographs.
Yep.
Ooh, you're right. And it's saying here that
I just sound like Jen. Yep.
Yep. We're starting to pick up each other's mannerisms.
I know.
Yeah. I started doing Belle. That's your fault. A Belle. So it's saying that the superhero or the hero gains nuclear abilities. That's kind of cool.
Yep.
Anyway, that was my news.
The 7th?
I think it comes out on the 7th. Yeah. Somebody.
So this week coming up. This Wednesday coming up.
Let me pull up my calendar. Yes, this Wednesday coming up. So hopefully if you guys still have access to it, pick it up. I think it'll be a good read. And I think with these two creators working together, it's going to be good. Yeah. All right, moving on. Next up, moving on. This one, Jen sent me because I was like, I didn't know what to pick for news. And I'm like, okay, let's talk about New Gods, right?
Oh, and how is that going to happen?
Yeah. So
why?
Elaborate.
Why? Tell us why, Jen.
So,
why?
Ava DuVernay, who she hasn't done a ton of stuff, but I like her a lot.
What has she done?
Oh, that one with the I'm so bad at remembering stuff like that. But it was the little girl who, like, the father went missing, and there was, like, Oprah was in it along with Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, with all that Oscar.
Was it A Wrinkle in Time?
Disney? Yes.
Wrinkle in Time. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So I liked it. Right.
I haven't seen it.
Felt like she had potential to do great with this New Gods. I know people try to poo-poo New Gods, but people poo-pooed Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Didn't she work on Blackish? I thought she had maybe done some.
Dude, I love that show. I like that show till it got depressing. Anyways, it was really good at the beginning, then it slowly got depressing.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Yeah.
Well, so she tweeted that no more. And it's really rare for a director to do that, and it not unless it's an April Fool's joke.
Oh, well,
but signs point to, like, why would she do that on April Fool's? And then there's, like, some other stuff talking about Warner Brothers and that whole thing being weird, and but
I hope it's like an April Fool's thing, because I mean, if it was released yesterday, and any news released on April Fool's, like April 1st, is gonna be like, is it real?
But she also has Naomi coming to CW, so I mean,
granted, she's doing it, right?
So I mean, I know people poo-poo New Gods. I like New Gods. I like the characters in it. I was just looking really forward to Granny Goodness and the Furies. I thought they'd be really cool to see.
That's what she's saying. I'm upset that the saga of Barda, Scott, Granny, Highfather, and the Furies ends this way. That is kind of a ballsy statement to make, though, isn't it? It's like it's not something that you typically see people put out there.
Yeah.
But if it was April Fool's, we would have found out by now, right?
I mean, you would have thought so. I mean, I don't know if it's like breaking news or people are talking. I just remember, like, seeing this and just kind of, oh, man, come on, DC.
Yeah. Or maybe, hopefully, well, that's a good thing, since DC's being kind of like, everybody's like shitting on it and everybody's mad or whatever. So maybe, I think it's good that they're not doing anything. So maybe they'll wait.
Well, Mark Hughes said, I think he tweeted back to her saying, I think canceling New Gods is a mistake. They should ask Ava if she'd do it as a big budget miniseries for HBO Max with like 20 million per episode or whatever, and do 3 seasons so it's an HBO exclusive trilogy.
That'd be awesome.
That will be good.
Like, flesh it out.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be tied into any other DC stuff. So Mark Hughes tweeted that in response to her saying that they weren't doing it, which is kind of cool. So maybe that'll still end up happening.
Maybe that's like a little hint to HBO, like, hey, listen here. You got potential here.
Do you guys know anything about the New Gods? A little bit? Tiny bit?
I know that they're gods that are not old.
Like Apocalypse and...
Thanks, Lucy. Lucy got my joke. That's what I know. Thanks, Lucy.
That's funny.
It's
go to it. We need that.
Go ahead and tell us, Jen.
Put Lucy. Switch.
She doesn't like being on the big screen.
Oh, you beautiful child.
Put Lucy.
Switch.
So what's New Gods about?
But yeah, hopefully she'll get a chance at HBO Max, because
for some of all of us who don't know much about New Gods, old gods, whatever, new young gods. What is it about?
Well, if I remember right, because now I didn't take any notes, but I just like it because there's the 2 planets, and I like how they were always at war with each other, and then they switched their firstborn sons, and they grew up on opposing planets to stop the war. And then, you have Mr. Miracle, and I liked Orion. I thought that was an interesting character, And did you know?
No, time to shine, Jen.
Oh,
Time to shine. It says right there. Shine, Jen. Shine.
Shine.
oh, I just saw it. Sorry.
That's why I was doing this. You shining.
Our producer's
I don't
screwing with her
know.
now. That's funny.
But
Anyway,
I mean, it's worth just checking out. I know people again they're like, "Oh, it was too crazy and out there," but I just give it a chance. It and I also like the retellings later, more so probably in The Adventures of Superman, the cartoon, when you see Orion come in. Yeah.
I like the character Big Barth.
Yes.
I like her. I like how she
Big
looks.
Barda.
I think she's amazing. Like, yeah, especially in Bombshells. Like, I love the way. That's how I know about her mostly
oh
because
yeah,
of
that's your
Bombshells.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I would like to see that.
Yeah, Big
Obviously,
Barda.
yeah. You know who will be good to play that? Like, oh, Gina Carano. I mean, because she's like, but I don't know. She's
I can see her
handsome,
playing
so
Big
who
Barda.
knows? I don't know. Yeah.
Bring her back into the scene.
Also, to see her character arc go from being a Fury to switching sides.
Yeah, that'll be cool. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Gina Carano, taking all the drama out of it, was a great actress.
Yeah,
I really liked her character in Mandalorian. I really
I wouldn't
did.
say great actress. I would say amazing physical actress.
Well,
and,
yes.
and
Okay.
helping
You don't-
explain.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll agree with you on that.
Because you don't see that in actress, honestly. Like, you always see those skinny, like, super skinny girls. Like, you don't see those fit, because she's not chubs, but she's
But she could kick your ass.
thick, and she
Yeah.
definitely kicked anybody's ass, and I like that. And I for me, that's how, like, especially like Wonder Woman, I was expecting to see something like that in Amazon, like Amazonian, but
But you saw other Amazons in there that were,
yeah, and I like that. I just wish, like, I guess Wonder Woman could be like that, and I bet they could have done something like that with New Gods.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what ends up happening with this whole series. But anyway, moving on to the next one. So, Space Jam apparently put out their new trailer.
Tomorrow.
I didn't even.
Oh, they're coming out with their new trailer.
Yeah. So they teased. So today's April 2nd. They teased it for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How do you guys feel about this new Space Jam? How would?
I mean, about freaking time.
Yeah, but I
don't know.
Really?
You know what? When I was little, I was so in love with Michael Jordan. I think he was so hot, and
Right.
like,
You thought Michael Jordan was hot?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
No. Yeah. Well,
I mean,
look at him.
Well, everyone has their, yeah.
I don't know. I thought even today, if he asked me, "Hey, you want to go for a drink?" I'd be like, "Sure." If I wasn't married, though, I'm married. So.
I had a thing for Bugs Bunny. He's like, hey,
yeah. But I don't know how I feel about, I don't want to hate on this guy. What's his name?
LeBron James.
Like, because I don't know really not much about him. I know a lot of people hate on him. But I mean, have you ever? I don't know. I guess you could have said the same thing about Michael Jordan. He was not an actor, and this guy's not an actor. Like, how's it? I don't know.
He wasn't a baseball player either.
Ooh, burn!
Dang, yeah. I think he'll do all right. I mean, that's not my hesitation here. My hesitation is I just automatically think it's just like whenever you have a remake, you automatically go back to the original, and you're like, okay, nothing's gonna beat this.
How many people haven't seen Space Jam? I feel like a lot. We all saw it, right?
Really? You think? Yeah. Well, I know, because my children, they seen it. So, I mean, unless they're babies, I don't know.
You're curious? You're just a little bit curious?
I guess I would not go to the theater. I mean, it's not like, we have much options, but I would not pay for it. I will wait till it's.
But Lucy, did you look at the rest of the cast that they have going? Jim Carrey's going to be in it. Hey.
Oh, is he? Oh, damn it. Then
Kyrie Irving's going to be in this, which is kind of cool too. Adam has the Kyrie basketball shoes. Cassandra Starr, the NBA player, they're bringing her in.
Well, we'll see. I guess, I haven't looked much into it because I'm kind of whatever about it. So,
not MJ.
Lucy, Gabriel Iglesias is going to be in it.
Oh, really? I'm the same. I'm not a huge
What?
fan of Fluffy. I like his Netflix
Green
show,
faces.
and I
Yeah.
I seen him because the friends were comedians, and he would invite us to see him because he was in tour with them. Look at me dropping names over here. Uh, and I just feel it's always the same jokes, the same thing. He always acts the same way, so I'm just not like if it was a different. I love comedy. You guys know
Dang.
I love comedy, and I would have liked to see a newer comedian to do that. I guess if it's like the goes for the Hispanic role. I guess I don't know.
Like
I
who
don't know.
though? George Lopez.
Jesus, no, Jesus Trejo. He's a stand-up comedian, and I think I mean George is like I said. I feel like those older comedians that kind of like have the same. Is I that's their. I guess that's I don't know.
Or played out.
Yeah, there's so many new comedians that you can use. Like
Michael B. Jordan's gonna be in it.
oh, girl,
I mean
what?
that Don Cheadle.
Oh,
So I mean it has a pretty solid cast. We'll have to just give it a chance, right, Jen?
okay, J Sex, cool. I mean, like I said, I don't know much about this guy. I know people hate on him. We'll see.
I think it's just all the team switching.
Wait, yeah, like why do they hate on LeBron James?
I think it's all the team switching.
Well,
Who
first
did
it was because it was Kobe against, that's what I know. Like, and now I don't know, always comparing him to
hmm.
I honestly don't know much. I
No.
can't talk about that.
We'll have to wait until it comes out, and then we'll do a whole
Yeah.
nother review of it and kind of we'll give it a fair shake though,
Oh,
right? We'll watch it.
J6 check out my homie Raymond Orta. He's awesome. Okay, he's a comedian. I'll check him out. Like I said, I love comedy. I like stand-up comedy, so I'll check him out. Cool.
All right, moving on. Let's see here. Jen, you wanted to talk about this enormous
LeBron James.
Thanks, producer.
Thank you for that. Thanks, LeBron James. Is that what Adam always does? Adam walks around doing that. That's funny.
Well,
What?
there it
Okay,
is.
what is this? Just like all the
this is
titles that
kind
are
of
coming
old,
up.
This is kind of old news, but
Okay.
we haven't talked about it between us three. But this is AT&T did an investor call a while back, and they dropped this. This isn't all
Okay.
movies. This is TV, movies, and games.
Oh, this was a while ago, huh?
Yeah. But we never really got to talk about it. And
Yeah.
with New Gods going away, now it makes sense because when I first saw this, I was like, where are the New Gods? I don't see New Gods. And I was like, that's weird. So I wonder if even in this call, they were already considering like,
maybe just kind of
right?
I guess that makes sense.
I guess
But I
there's
didn't
a
think
lot.
about that until today when I was like,
I'm really excited for Satan and
Me
Shazam. I
too!
really like Shazam. I love Shazam.
Montana has some good covers too. There's one that I really want that I can't
Yeah.
find. It's too expensive.
which one?
So they finally
19.
Oh, Satana have beautiful covers, yeah. Harley Quinn. So you see, they should have done this first, like Harley Quinn, and then Birds of Prey.
Are you guys watching the cartoon?
That's a cartoon or is it the movie? Her movie. I thought it's her own movie. I thought that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure, but I think it might be just her movie, like her solo thing. Which, if it is, they should have done this before Birds of Prey, and then because I haven't even watched Birds of Prey. That's kind of
Really?
like
I haven't watched it either. I had no interest in it. When I saw the trailer, I'm like, this just looks
yeah.
I don't think it was as bad as everyone thinks it was.
Well,
I don't think it was hitting. Okay.
And it's free now, and I still haven't. I'm like,
and it's free. And we're still not watching it.
I mean, not so free because we pay HBO, but somewhat free. It's available, and I still haven't. I don't know. We'll see.
I think there's nuggets in there.
Okay.
Of like goodness, and you're like, oh, okay. I see the potential that this could have been.
Yeah.
I do kind of wish they did a Gotham City Sirens instead, but
Yeah.
I really still hope that happens. I really, really hope. Maybe with this, who knows? I don't know. Like, it's just everything has so much potential. Like just DC needs to get their shit together and get good producers and writers.
It's been a rough year, don't you think? Like, there's just been
only not years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like
a decade. Let's just say decade.
Like,
Rough decade.
2022. From all the scheduled things I saw for 2022, looks like the year of DC if they can pull it off.
Well, we'll see because.
But Black Adam, I still want to see Black Adam. The Rock.
Oh, that's who's playing it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What? Laura?
No, you guys never told me this, so how was I supposed to know this?
It's been, well, you don't really go on Instagram because it's on Instagram, Twitter, it's all over it. Boss Logic. Because of Boss Logic, like he did a drawing or something like that, and I think it started with that. Boss Logic is giving people jobs. Jobs making all their
The Rock brought him out. After seeing so the Boss Logic put out him as Black Adam. The Rock was like, and they did, and then he's the one that helped do the kind of art promo for that big drop they did at like the DC fandom. You guys remember that?
Yeah. So I mean,
dude, he's been campaigning. The Rock wants this movie to be made.
Yeah.
He's pushing for it. He's also pushing. There's like through the grapevine of like Twitter and people's like whispers. They're saying that he really wants the Zack Snyder universe to continue because he wants Black Adam to be in that universe. But do I know for sure? No, it's hearsay.
Okay. So Ant's telling everybody in the chat, tell us which one that you're most looking forward to in the comments.
Yeah. Which one were you? Yeah. Which ones are you looking for? Batgirl. I'm actually Blue Beetle. Dude, isn't he Hispanic? So
Batgirl has been said for years with numerous actresses.
I know, right? Which one?
Even like I'm excited for a lot of these. Give me a trailer and I will believe you.
Did you guys see the new trailer for Suicide Squad? I share on the Nirvana on their.
It was good.
Okay, it looks good. I'm really excited for this. I mean, James Gunn, he can't, he does, and I really hope he does more of those movies on DC because,
he's great.
What about Aquaman 2? Are you guys excited to see that one? Some Momoa in our life.
Well, I mean Momo, yes, but Amber, because of all that bullshit she's in and all that stuff, I kind of really want her to be replaced. I don't care if it was.
I don't see that happening though. I don't think that's gonna happen.
No.
I think they're keeping her. Well, there was petitions and shit.
But you heard that she's okay. So it was released. Well, again, this is kind of old news, but apparently she hasn't been keeping up with her physique. And when you're playing a superhero, you have to adhere to a certain. So she's potentially in trouble losing it if she doesn't come back and meet some requirements. Again, this is all hearsay through the. I don't
you heard it here first, so there you go.
No.
So I mean, it's just like I just think they should replace her. We got time. Come on.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. All right, let's keep moving. So that was the end of our fan focus. Now we're moving on to what we call, this is us nerding out. Like the girls and I throughout the week, we talk on chats and we're like, oh my gosh, Lucy, can you imagine this? And Lucy's like, Jen, can you imagine this? And we talk a lot. So we're taking the shit we talk about on our texts and we're turning it into a show. Yeah. So we're going to talk about the books that we've been really into that we think have a lot of potential to become a movie. Yeah. And we're going to cast them. So, Lucy, you're up first.
Me, I'm so fucking excited for this. I mean, Ana de Armas. I've been watching her like for a while. Like I started watching her novelas because she's from Spain and she was making those novelas, the soap operas, the Hispanic ones, and she was younger. So finally, she made it to Hollywood because of her husband. Her ex-husband was really cool, really good friends with Keanu Reeves. And she had made a couple movies with Keanu Reeves because of her ex-husband, right? And then she dated Ben Affleck. Batman.
I was gonna say I thought she was with Ben, but then she denied it or something, right?
Yeah. Oh, nah, fuck that. They have pictures.
We have evidence that you dated Ben Affleck.
Yes. And come on, just say yes. Come on, Ben Affleck. And we know he has the hots for Latinas, J-Lo, just saying.
Oh, you're right. He has a type for sure.
And so I think she was also Knives Out with Captain America, and but I think she's such a great actress, and I love Lady Mechanica. I feel like this book doesn't get that much love, and this book I found it when I first kind of started getting into comics, like selling it to somebody else, because look at her. She looks fucking badass. If you guys don't know about Lady Mechanica, it's produced. Yeah, Joe Benitez wrote this, and he also is his own publisher. So it's self-published kind of thing, and he has several books. I think there's like 4 or 5 volumes, and you get this every time of Free Comic Book Day. You get this,
Oh yeah.
and so this one, Lady Mechanica, what she is, she's become some kind of mechanical weird. She calls herself like a demon type of thing. She doesn't know what's going on with her, right? And she's trying to figure it out. This is steampunk style, like it's back in the day, like 1900s, whatever. And it's on the UK. So she's trying to figure it out what she is. So I could see her like at that style. Like it just probably she needs to practice her English accent because she has her Spanish accent. And I think she's just beautiful. Like in I can see
She's
her.
stunning. Like it's
Yes.
ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
really, just
Yes.
looking at her is a
What
little
do you guys
rough.
think? What do you guys think? Like, I mean, you think who else? If you guys look up Lady Mechanica, and you guys, who
Well,
else
when
would you
we
guys
first
pick
talked
for us?
about this, I told you Kate Beckinsale, but Kate Beckinsale's like
A little
she's
older.
kind of played out a little bit. Like she's
Yeah.
already been in the underworld role, and
Yes.
she's already so this is kind of a fresh take on it, and I like it
Yeah.
better. I think you nailed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So it's just like something different, something I guess.
And they have those coaches for your like
Accent. Yeah.
accent, but dialect. Is that what they call
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. And I think she she can do it. I don't know, like some badass action. Like uh,
Well,
and go ahead.
hold on. To go with that, Anthony, producer, move to the next slide. She's in No Time to Die. So that's
Yep.
proof that she can handle this role, right?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, she like I said, she's quite a few good movies. Like if you guys haven't seen the movie with Knock Knock with Keanu Reeves, that's some fucked up
Knock knock.
movie. If you guys have you seen it? Have you watched that one?
No.
Oh man, it's crazy. Like they make him look like he's a pervy dude, and it's freaking good. It's so good. Stackmeister, was she in that or what? I don't know. I just know like I seen some of her American, movies. Not that many.
Do you feel
Uh,
like it would be a good mini movie where it's like a 2-3
yeah.
hour, right? Or do you want like 1 2 hour?
No. I on
Hmm.
because there's so many volumes on this. It can keep going. There's this one. The oh my god, the mystery. I can't remember. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, he's so hot.
Oh my gosh, that's too much good-looking people like in one movie. I don't know.
Sure, that's like it was it's such a good movie. Okay, so this one, the cover we were showing, it was Mystery of the Mechanical Corpse. The second volume was Table of the Destinies. Hey, look at her, you see? Proofs.
She's just laughing. It doesn't mean they're like
There's
hooking
other
up.
ones holding hands. Come on. And he makes her laugh. Oh, even laughing, she's so beautiful. The Lost Boys of West Abbey. So there's a lot. La Dama de la Muerte, The Clockwork's Assassin, La Belle Domaine Saint Mercy. I don't know if I'm fucking pronouncing that right.
That sounds right.
And La
Sounds good.
Sangre. That's the last one. That's the latest one. So there's a bunch of volumes, so they can do it like a whole trilogy kind of thing.
I think it's
It
a
would
matter
be
of
amazing.
time. I think it's a
Yeah,
matter of time, and especially with the
yeah,
actress that you picked. I love the screen we have up.
yeah,
This is just illustrating our point perfectly.
yeah, yeah.
It's
So
plain
that's
black screen
my
showing nothing.
yep. So that's my take on that. What do you guys think on the chat? Or if you guys are watching this on the replay, let us know.
Yeah, I think you nailed it. What do you
Yeah,
think,
I think
Jen?
so too.
Nailed
Yeah.
it?
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. Aw, thank you. That's sweet of you to say, Jay. Aw, see? He loves us. All right, moving on to Jen's pick.
Mhm.
Okay. So, Cold Dead Hands. If you haven't read it, I definitely suggest you get it. It's only 3 issues. It's still available at Source Point Press. If you can't wait to go to your LCS or call and see if you can get it, it's only 99 cents per issue on Source Point Press
Mm.
for a PDF. It's
Oh,
still
okay.
cover price if you want the other covers.
Mhm.
And yeah, so Garrett Gunn is the creator and author.
Our friend Garrett.
Yeah. Who's
buddy.
Garrett Gunn? I don't know. He's awesome. If you haven't, well, we have a surprise for tomorrow, but that's something else.
Yeah.
But
Spoiler, Jen. Damn.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
So basically, Cold Dead Hands is like a wanted kick-ass meets Idle Hands. Now, I don't know if you guys know who that guy at the end, the very far end is, but I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Taron Egerton?
Egerton. Yeah, you said it perfect. Taron Egerton. Yeah.
Eddie the
If you
Eagle.
don't know him, he was in Kingsman. I haven't seen the Robin Hood, but when I was doing research on him to see if he would be good for this role, on YouTube, there's a really cool like Robin Hood, like his training for that and how awesome he is at shooting and doing some of these stunts. And I was like, okay, that's it. Boom, done. He is Kit Kelso in the series. So in the series, oh, that's right. Sorry. Basically, Kit Kelso's dad was a mercenary. He wants to be a mercenary too. He's not so great at it. He ends up getting caught and getting his hands cut off. Okay, I'm only going to give you the first issue because I know you guys will get the second and third. But
spill the beans.
Yeah. So basically, he through some happenstance gets the Idle Hands type from Athos Matis, which you only find out part of the story. But basically, he was a Greek soldier during the Battle of Marathon. Okay. And he got imbued as like a herald. And oh, geez,
she hates that.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Get it together. She doesn't like it.
She doesn't like that.
Okay. So yeah. So basically, he was bad at killing. Now he's good at killing because of the hands. And I mean, come on, like Taron Egerton, like.
Oh, it is like Idle Hands. Then you're right. Well, with Devon Sawa.
Garrett said that. I agree with it, but he's the one that
a little hand that goes all crazy.
Like, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Didn't he send us some of those for our care package?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw that, I was like, I've seen this before. Where have I seen it?
We own them. That's right.
Dude, it's good. And the actor, he was in Rocket Man. He has voiced.
Next slide, producer, so you can see that.
Yes.
I have a slide that is saying exactly what you're talking about. So you had Kingsman and then Rocket Man.
And then he was in Sing 1 and Sing 2. He can sing. He has a great freaking voice.
Wait, that's him singing, not just voicing it?
I didn't know that.
As Johnny?
Huh.
No shit.
Yeah, you can hear a difference. Sometimes they use like I really want to get the soundtrack for the movie because I thought he did a really good job. But in Sing 1 and Sing 2, that's him singing, right? That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
He's talented.
Yeah, he was Eddie. I keep saying Eddie the Eagle.
Eddie the Eagle, yeah. That was a great movie. He's an actor. He's not just good looking and physical and can do the cool stuff. He also can act and sing, and he's just so talented.
Well, Kingsman was so badass. You guys watch these, right? The Kingsman movies?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Julianne Moore is like the perfect villain, which I normally I don't see her as a villain, but she was just so like
that was good. That was a really good one. They're both good. Yeah. Well, they're supposed to come out with a Kingsmen. That's like a prequel, but that's been delayed because of
everything's been delayed.
Yeah. But they also have the comic on Kingsman. Right? Like they had the comic. I thought I got them. I guess I don't, but I remember getting the issue, at least issue 1, but I don't remember. I don't know what happened to it. I lost it.
He's also only 31 years old.
Oh,
so he's still young enough, I think, to pull off Kit. I think the powers that be have probably 5 years to make this, but I would definitely watch it.
You hear that, Garrett Gunn? Get it together, Garrett Gunn.
Let's make this into a movie. How old's Kit supposed to be?
I don't think they ever really. He wasn't. I feel like 20s, 30s.
Then that's still doable then.
Close enough. And he hasn't. You got at least a good 5 solid years. It could be a good 2-hour movie. You could do 1 hour miniseries for like Netflix. I don't know if you want.
No, I think it'd be better as a movie if it's only 3 issues. That's easy to shove into a movie and get all the content in there and all that jazz. Don't you think?
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, man. So please go out and read it. It's only 99 cents. PDF.
Oh gosh, what are you doing? You better not get
showing a little bit of.
Oh, there's Johnny.
Yeah, and that's him singing.
Man, that's so cool. That is so cool. Oh, I love it.
Isn't it on Netflix?
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. I love it. All right, let's move on to the next one. So next up,
Laura, Miss Laura's next. Miss Laura. Terry, do you like my little?
Thank you. That was a good presentation. That was a good intro. Because it's my turn.
Yeah.
Noctura. I wrote a review on this not too long ago. Oh wait, hold on, real quick. Your Terran guy. I forgot to mention this. He's going to be in a movie called Tetris. And you guys know that I love Tetris. It's kind of my thing. We'll have to do a whole show on what we nerd out on when it comes to video games. But Tetris, I'm kind of a boss. Nobody can beat me. Yes, I'll accept any challenge out there. But he's working on a Tetris like movie, and it's all about like the drama of like owning the game, owning the rights to the game. And that comes out, I think, in December of this year.
Oh, that's interesting.
So we'll circle back to that eventually. Anyway, moving on. So Noctura, I wrote a review on this one. You guys have probably already seen this cover because this was Boss Logic and it's gorgeous. I snagged one up as soon as we got those in. But it takes place 10 years after the world is just like devastated by darkness. And the only way to get around and not be eaten by like these monstrous shade things is to light yourself up, kind of like a Christmas tree. You have to walk around strung up in lights. Otherwise, you get like attacked in the darkness. It's scary. Like this will make you scared of the dark if you're not. Really good series. It was written by Scott Snyder. Yes. Scott Snyder. It's good. I think there's a lot of potential for this book. It's already the variants, like the Boss Logic one was selling out like crazy, and it's gorgeous. So in the center there, you see the character herself. She's a badass and she's so tough, but she has like this instinctive ability to survive. And so I was thinking, I'm like, okay, how would I cast that? How would I find somebody that you would believe would actually survive? Because the three of us have talked about this. If there was a zombie apocalypse, we're probably all dead, right?
We're going to shit.
Yeah, we're all going to die. We're not going to outrun the zombies, even if they're slow, Jen. They're like,
no, if they're slow, we're fine.
if they're really slow, we might have a chance. But if they can sprint, no.
If they're slow and they're like the ones from Shaun of the Dead, right?
Or Walking Dead. Walking Dead, they're all slow.
Where he like they pretend they're like and then they walk through a zombie horde. So we would survive that.
Yeah, most likely. But I was trying to think of who would fit this role, and so I was talking to Anthony about it. Actually, I was like, "Okay, babe, who would we put here?" And he's all, "The chick from Black Widow, the sister." I'm like, Florence Pugh.
I don't even know who that is, and I don't.
She was in that movie, the wrestling movie.
Which one?
Yes. Oh man, it was with The Rock, right?
Under the Ropes.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's good. She's really good. She's really good.
I haven't watched it either.
You need to watch it.
It's about like an MMA fighter, right?
Wrestling.
Same thing.
No.
Not the same thing.
No. MMA. No, not the same.
Hold on. Now I got to look it up. But anyway, I was looking. I think that she would be great. She's
over the ropes, under the ropes. He's really good in it.
On Amazon. It might be on Amazon.
Yeah, I think it was on Amazon. I watched it. It was good. It made
Fighting with My Family.
Dang it. Yes.
Fighting with My Family.
Yes.
There it is.
Oh,
she's so good in it. It made me excited for Black Widow.
Oh. You see, it's been on our list for a while, and we still haven't watched it. We need to. G6 says, if the zombie comes, just go to the Winchester, Jan. Oh yes, the Winchester. I love that movie.
That's funny. So anyway, I picked her because I think that she'd be a perfect match for just a badass. That's a believable badass. Now, if we go to the next slide, you'll probably recognize her here, Lucy. She was in The Falling with Maisie Williams, and you guys know I'm a Game of Thrones fan, so I watched that when it first came out. That was back in 2014, I think.
I need to watch this. Is this a horror thing?
It's about girls. Yeah, it's about girls that just like start fainting. That sounds stupid. I'm not selling it well, but it's really good. And I like Maisie Williams. Again, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan.
she's
Did you
awesome.
ever watch Game of Thrones, Lucy?
Yeah, I did.
You did too, right, Jen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
She's good.
Who hasn't? Losers. I just
who
kidding.
out there hasn't
Wait.
watched Game of Thrones? Anthony
Hasn't seen New
hasn't.
Mutants yet.
Seen what?
New Mutants. She's
No. I thought about it, but then I was like, again, it was kind of like the Birds of Prey type deal. I just didn't quite care enough. There was other things I wanted to watch more.
I still haven't seen the other one.
It's on my to-do list, but I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
But so she's in the following, and then again, this is where I thought you might recognize her, was from Little Women. She's Amy March. Did you guys watch the newest? What?
No,
Did you guys watch the older Little Women with like? Oh my gosh, really?
Well,
I've seen parts of it.
I have to watch
parts
it.
of it.
I'm throwing in the towel.
Sorry.
This relationship is over until you guys watch.
Look, my sister loves that kind of stuff, and so she likes it, and she says good things about it.
Arthur King, you haven't watched Game of Thrones? How dare you with your name, Arthur King? And
Okay,
you
look.
still haven't?
To be fair, I binged the whole series before the last season because I fought it the whole entire time.
Did you put Little Women is lame on the bottom banner?
That's why I'm laughing.
Are you freaking No, the original Little Women back in 1994 has Winona Ryder in it. I mean, come on. Enough said, right? And Susan Sarandon plays the mom. Shut up, Lucy. No, Little Women is not lame. He's saying that because it's one of my favorite movies. All right. Shots fired, Anthony. Shots fired.
I will try to watch it.
We'll try. We will try.
That's their way of saying they're not going to watch it.
No, I'm going to.
We will try. We will look for her.
Look, Black Widow's coming out soon. She's going to be the next Black Widow, I think. Right?
Well, yeah, that's the whole... Lucy?
Right, that's the whole point.
She's laughing at Anthony. Original Little Women is super lame. No, they're not. Anthony's wrong. Ignore our producer. He has a mouth on him. We're trying to get that in check. In fact, I think we need to put out resumes for a new producer. What do you guys think?
My stomach hurts.
No, we're keeping him? Fine.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. He's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, obviously she's going to play Yelena, right? In Black Widow. And the whole premise, Jen, you were just saying, is that she's going to probably just... They're passing the baton to her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's beautiful, definitely. Yeah.
Watch that wrestling movie. I'm telling you, it's good.
Okay.
Watch Little Women, and I'll watch the wrestling movie.
Pinky swear?
How about thumb swear?
No, pinky swear. You got pinky swear.
Can I skip through scenes that are boring?
No. Pinky swear, and I will watch Little Women.
Pinky swear.
If it's boring, we will watch it.
You have until Friday of next week, starting now.
Okay.
Anyway,
cool.
so yeah. Oh, Lucy, weren't you saying that this whole segment reminded you of something? That somebody else?
Yes. You know what? We were. We were just once we got on, like talking about like who we would like to see, like Mighty Mel. You know, he's been doing what does he call it? Jen, casting.
Fan casting or something. Listen, but he does it way more intense. Every character in the comic he will do. We were like, don't want to do that. Let's just pick one character, the main character.
Yeah, he does his homework, with all that, and he does awesome.
Who is it you're talking about? Mighty who?
Mighty Mel.
Chat.
Amazing Mel.
I know who Mel is. Mighty Mel. What a great segue. Because guess what? We're giving him a shout out. Every single show, we want to shout out somebody from the community that deserves for us to be like, hell yeah. What do you call it, Jen? A chef's kiss. Right?
A chef's kiss.
Love to Mighty Mel because he's doing it right, man. Lucy, can you let people know what he's about real quick?
Look at he's fucking chilling.
I like it.
Yes, that's an awesome screen grab right there.
Thanks.
I mean, he goes every Friday at 9 p.m. My time, which is what does he call it? Pacific,
like midnight Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern?
Yeah, it's always Eastern midnight. And they go all for hours, and they have different segments. They talk about like news. They've been talking about stocks. Sports cards, comic books. Ultra goes with his segment about like what with his recommendations, and he does his homework. Lucas, they also with
the spec matrix.
The spec metrics, there you go. Yeah, Lucas, like he has this awesome too, like his pull box thing and telling you what to buy, not to buy, like what's
And
hot.
he does
Like
the
and Mel,
preview thing, yeah.
yes, Mel just gathers like the awesome people on his channel, and he invites me a few times. So awesome people, like he goes to his channel and talk, while they're drinking, and Nick Hart with his uh
Manga
manga,
expertise.
yes, and everything. He has like like we see right here, like they have guests. They invite people over. Aaron from Food Chains, and he always has awesome people, and I love watching his show. And because of
Dude.
him, I met you guys.
Yeah, that's true.
I know. That's how we met you, Lucy, was through Mighty
Yeah.
Mel. It's like,
yeah. So it's the
Yeah, but
chefs.
okay, you have to have a little caveat, because my goal is to one day be on this show, but I have this thing where I want to last the whole entire time. Now,
Oh man, because
the
they go.
shortest I've ever seen it is like 3.5 hours. I think it was like the shortest. It's like once or twice. Usually it's around 4 to 5, and then a few times, I think the longest I've seen so far is 7.5 hours.
what?
And they go, and I, when I go on, I can only go on for an hour and a half, maybe two. I don't go. I can't hang. I can't hang with this gentleman. uh, and like I said, Mel's always giving away a bunch of cool books. All the guys are always giving but Mel is always inviting and having cool
Are you
people.
going to mention the muffin wheel?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's that wheel?
Oh my
The
gosh,
wheel.
yes. Okay, well, their giveaways, they have the wheel, and every time they spin it, they go the mother effort with a mother
But because of your
wheel.
son,
And because
they
of
call it the muffin.
Romy, we try to get him to say it, and he said spin the muffin wheel. So after that, they've been saying that, and they even said they're making shirts and all that stuff. So he says that he's Romy's godfather now, so he loves Romy.
They have a really cool shirt where they say like "fuckery afoot."
Yeah, the fuckery foot.
Isn't that Mel's like tagline when something's not right? He's like, "There's fuckery afoot."
Yeah.
Yes, Mel.
That's a good
He's
impression.
amazing for the community, amazing person, and he needs that spotlight. He needs that chef's kiss.
He earned it, and you're right. Like on top of his show being just so fucking entertaining, he's good people. Like he's the kind of guy. Like if I ever got stranded somewhere and I need somebody to pick me up, I'd be like, Mel, come get me.
There's like a foot.
There's an actual foot.
There's a foot where it looks like graffitied. It looks really cool.
Yes. Go and if you check his page, you'll see it.
What?
Yeah. Oh, I was yelling at my kids to go get the dog.
Oh, sorry.
The dog's barking in the background, and I'm like, go get the dog. But my kids are just sitting there watching, like, not moving.
Why is this show on YouTube? Well, we're not on YouTube live because since we are new show, they wouldn't let us go live yet.
Some stupid rule, yeah.
So we're just gonna, once we end here, we'll post to YouTube, and then next week we will go live
on YouTube for sure.
On everything.
That's something we just learned about this not even an hour, right? Before we went live, we didn't even know.
Well, look, I thought we posted our video yesterday of our like intro video.
Welcome, yeah.
I thought that was our way of getting around this 24-hour live thing, but it's not. So
yeah.
There's fuckery afoot.
There you go. There you go. Yes. And we learn from our mistakes, I guess.
Hey, now when you see it on YouTube, though, you guys can share it out and try to get more people to kind of see it, and share it on Facebook. If you're watching live on Facebook right now, please share out. I mean, it makes a huge difference to us, especially when we get more subscribers and our show just getting out there. We're babies. I mean, this is show number 1, man. We're barely kicking this off. So if you're liking it so far and you think it's worth sharing, do us a solid and do that. But okay, so Mighty Mel V you can find on YouTube.
And Instagram. And that's it, I believe.
That's a symbol for YouTube up on the right corner, guys.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's on Instagram and YouTube, and he's gonna go live tonight. Like I said, it's my Eastern time is like 12 midnight. So just check him out. Give him thumbs up. Give us thumbs up too. Make sure you guys,
And
put your
he's
little
been,
like your little
Bell.
bell. Put your little bell on.
If you want to see a more intense fan casting, check him out.
Yeah, for sure. And he's really good people. And when you hop over there, be like, Nearing Nerdvana sent me. Make us look good, right? All right. So we are going to end the show tonight. Our show is called Nerdvana. What? What did I forget?
Before we go, I want to say real quick, if you guys, oh no, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Before every night when we end our show, we're going to leave you guys with something called the Vana of the Week. Our show's name is Nerdvana. It's the fulfillment of being a nerd, right?
Yeah.
It's embracing that. And so we want to leave you guys on something fun. So it's called the Vana of the Week. This week, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. So I picked out this week's, and it is Amelia Clark. She wrote something, and I thought this was just such a cool thing. She said, "My father always says, never trust anyone who has a TV bigger than their bookshelf." So I make sure to read. Back at home, I would just put up a massive bookcase and ask everyone I know and love to help me fill it with their favorite books. Nice. I thought that was very cool. Although, if I'm being real, my TV's definitely bigger than my bookshelf, which I'm going to work on that.
Hey, comic books count.
That's true. So I'm good. I got like racks upon racks upon racks. Okay, so I'm good.
We're good. Okay, cool.
But I thought this was a very wise thing to tell people, start reading a little bit more. We're always so stuck on our screens, and it's hard for us every once in a while, even just before you go to bed. Wasn't it? Winston Churchill. Every single night before he went to bed, he read. He's like, every single night I read even a little bit because it's so good for the mind. And anyway, so.
Well, and then they say too, like for your phone, to have a truly deeper sleep, to either turn the blue light off, like there's like on your phone you have like a blue light filter, but to put down your phone an hour before bed to start prepare yourself for.
Yep.
Oh, so me watching TikTok for an hour is a bad idea?
Yep.
I got better than them all.
I hate that song now because of that. Yeah. I have never heard that song, like the real song, but because of that, because I was here all the time, be like, fuck, I hate that song.
Fucking hate that song.
Yeah. So now you guys, if you guys like this, please, if you guys want us to do a chef's kiss for anybody, if you guys want the spotlight, for anybody that you guys think deserve it, please send it to us, DM us, whatever, messages, and tell us who would you like us to pick next time. Also, our, what do you call it again?
Vana of the Week.
Vana of the Week. It could be a meme. It could be a
quote.
A quote. Anything. Just send it to us. It will be amazing if you guys do that.
Yeah, we'll use them too, right? We'll put it up so you guys.
And we'll give you guys credit for it too.
If they're good. If they're crap, we're not putting it up.
We will be the judge of that. So send us good ones, guys. And, send us your good. And like I said, we will use them. And we will give you a shout out for sending those too. So make sure you guys tune in next week and give us thumbs up, share. And, maybe, who knows, we got giveaways in the future, guys.
I think so. We hit over 100 subscribers. So if we can hit that 200 mark, I say we give away something else and keep, for every 100 subscribers we hit, keep giving away something.
Yes.
Okay, wait. Are we going to do like 2 books each?
Yep.
That's a lot. You want to do 6 books to somebody? Or 2 books to 3 people?
Every 200. For 200, somebody's going to send. I'm going to send one of these I will send this one. It's first print of Stray Dogs. Is my favorite. And I don't have it with me, so I'm gonna send this one, and also number 3, the what is it called? The variant for number 2.
The one that's like a movie poster.
Yes, the Pet Cemetery. Yeah, I will send it this one and number 2. So if we hit 200,
we can do it.
This one right here, guys. It's sold out, and it went to second print. Also,
did you see the second print for
number 2? Which I love the covers on both of them. Even the second print, Trish and Tony are doing an amazing job. So,
everyone here reads Stray Dogs.
Series is fire, man. It's just getting it deserves it too. It's such a good series. But that's an awesome giveaway, guys. So yeah, once we hit 200, we'll keep on giving away. Yeah. And follow us on Instagram at Nearing Nerdvana, Facebook, Nearing Nerdvana, Twitter, and of course, YouTube. We apologize once again for not being able to go live on YouTube tonight, but learning curve. It's fine. We'll post it later. Give it a thumbs up and leave a comment once it's there.
And do the bell thing, because we're still trying. We're going to be playing with like time and days, and if you do this, then you'll know.
Yeah, you'll know no matter what. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Girls, anything else?
Thank you.
Check out Stray Dogs #2 went to second print. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Garrett
Warcorns is
too. Oh, Warcorns. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
don't do any more spoilers. We're gonna be releasing a video tomorrow. That's all we're telling you. Have a good night.